Hey everyone, Lauren from A Girl and Her Wool here. So it's the first Friday of the month, which means it's shop update day. So at 10 o'clock this morning, I updated the shop with a few new things, and so I just wanted to talk about them all here with you. You may or may not hear my cat eating. It's early in the morning and he's a needy cat, and so he is here eating next to me, which I figured was a more pleasant sound than his screeching. So hope that's okay. So this is going to be a very small shop update, potentially the smallest I've ever done, for a few reasons. So one of them is May was so incredibly busy. So thank you all so much for shopping in my shop throughout May. I did a few things for birthday month. So I had the favor packs, which were a really, success. So thank you all so much who shopped those, as well as the flash sales that I kind of did throughout the month. Really went well, so I'm glad you guys took advantage of that. Don't forget, as you are receiving all of these packages and yarn in the mail, that I am doing a giveaway for a $30 gift card to my shop, so you can enter to win that by using on Instagram hashtag A Girl and Her Wool and hashtag AGAHW birthday. So if you use both of those hashtags, you'll be entered to win, and I will announce a winner here on YouTube sometime at the beginning of July. So yes, with May kind of being busy, I kind of knew I didn't want to worry about getting a ton of things ready for the shop update this month. In addition to that, and I keep kind of like somewhat talking about this on the blog, and then I edit it out, so I don't know if you're seeing this or not, but there are going to kind of be some changes to the shop coming up, most likely. I'm still hashing out a lot of the details and how I want to do it. And so, keep an eye out for some of those changes. And so I might even take a break from the July shop update. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll kind of see how it goes, but I just wanted to put like that warning out there that like things may be changing for the shop in the coming months. So all good things and things I'm excited about and excited to share if they happen. If not, maybe the shop won't change and you'll be like, what was she thinking? We'll never know, but you may know. So anyway, with all that kind of being said, with the changes coming, I wanted to keep this shop update light, and that is what I did. And if you've been following me on Instagram and here on YouTube, you probably already know what's coming. But I'm going to show you anyway. The other thing I just want to say while I kind of grab these is that for the Instagram giveaway for the gift card where you're using those hashtags, you can post anything. It doesn't have to be a finished object. It doesn't even have to be a whip. It could just be showing your stash or you watching these vlogs. Anything A Girl and Her Wool counts. So don't feel like you need to work something up immediately. Of course, as you work on projects, it's great to share them, but I didn't want to put like that pressure on. So even if you're just showing what you purchased during the month of May, or stash you already have, or a finished object you finished a year ago, something like that is all well and good as long as it is A Girl and Her Wool related. I'm going to start like sharing some of the posts that have been coming in to my stories so you guys can see what other people are posting, which I thought would be fun. But yeah, so we have technically like 3 colors coming to the shop this month. They're all colors that have already existed before, and I'm bringing them back. So they're kind of 2 summery colors and 1 matching color. So the first color is Neon Unicorn, and I just realized I did not pull the skeins down. So the first colorway is Neon Unicorn. So here it is, 1 skein on sock and 1 skein on DK. So it's got a pretty white and light base with hot pink and bright turquoise and some blues. So a really pretty summer colorway, and I'll show you the swatch in a minute. So yeah, you get kind of the bits of the really bright colors and then where it kind of lightens out. Here is a sock that I knit up so you can see how it works up. So a really speckly fun colorway. I absolutely love how this looks with Plotzing, which is going to be the other colorway you're going to see, which just has those teals, and it really brings it out from the colorway. So I absolutely love this for if you're into like really bright colors. It would work so nicely. Again, of course, it's a really fun looking sock. I love how it looks as a sock. It would also make great like stuffies or like kids clothing or toys or kids blankets, or of course adult garments if you really love kind of the bright colors. Again, I just love it for a bright pair of socks, to just kind of have that summer theme while you're knitting, and then in the winter to just have that kind of cheery pop of color. We all love that all winter long. And again, I have it paired with Plotzing, and so you'll see sock sets for this pairing in the shop. Neon Unicorn is available on my bases, Sock DK and BFL sock in any size skeins, of course. And then for the two colored set with Plotzing, you pick and choose the size skein. So you could even do it reverse, where you do the sock in Plotzing and just bring the light color for the heels, cuffs, and toes. Or if you have a shawl that you want to make and you want to kind of mix and match the size skeins based on the pattern, you can do that. So that's Neon Unicorn, the colorway. I will also have Neon Unicorn, the gradient, and I am unprepared. I forgot to get my shawl, so I will be right back again. So the other option is Neon Unicorn, the gradient, which you can see knit up here. I did this painting brick shawl, which is a pattern by Stephen West. Normally it would have a chevron border, but because I wanted the gradient to kind of show, I did not do the chevron border. I kept it as like a giant crescent shawl. So I just kept going with the same pattern instead of changing to the chevron, and I thought it turned out really nicely. So you can kind of see how the gradient knits up. And again, it's just a really fun, bright, colorful, cheery gradient that would make amazing blankets, shawls, of course, a sweater, anything of the sort. And my gradient is available on Sock and DK. And again, you choose the size gain, so 20 grams and on up. I think I made the minis for this kit larger than 20 grams. I didn't list this kit up. I certainly can. The contrast that I used is denim, which is a tonal denim blue. So I can certainly post this as a kit, get those back up, but I don't think I did. So I guess just keep an eye on Instagram for if I put that up or not. And I think I did them slightly larger, like 25 gram skeins instead, something like that. So that's Neon Unicorn. Again, such a bright, cheery summer colorway. The way the gradient works is, you know, it goes from like the dark blue teal into light and then back down into the dark pink, but you kind of get speckles of the other on top. So you see some of the blue speckling in the pink, and then on the blue end, it ends up making it look a little purple, but you do get kind of some of the speckles in there as well, pink speckles. So really fun. Absolutely love this gradient. Okay, so you guys already kind of saw it, but the second colorway is Plotzing. So I did this sock on as a Hermione's Everyday sock. So you kind of see some of the texture in there, but if you want to see how it knits up in stockinette, you can see it there. It's a really pretty tonal turquoise with bits of gray and black on it. And it's just like in honor of kind of the Caribbean Sea, and the black and the gray represent like when you're outside of the water, what the coral looks like. So you kind of get those shadowy areas. And then I paired it with Black Hole, which is my tonal black. It's not a completely saturated black by any means. It definitely has bits of like a lighter gray in it and such, without the cat hair on it. So you definitely can see it's not like a pure saturated black, which I think is really nice. I love that it's almost like a washed out look. So yeah, and of course, because of the black speckling, it just works out really nicely. What is also nice about having it be like more of a dark charcoal gray than like a true black is that I don't have any problem knitting with it. So if you don't like knitting with black yarn, it's a good option because it's really more of like a dark gray, and it has those lighter bits in it too that make it so you can actually see what you're knitting. Oh, so of course I showed it as the sock and not as the colorway. So here are the skeins of it. So this is a skein of it on sock on the top and DK on the bottom. So again, you get a really pretty tonal color with just speckles of black throughout it. And this is Black Hole. So you can definitely see how you get lighter sections of it throughout it. So that's kind of how it kind of makes it that tonal black instead of a true saturated one. And then of course here they are together. So those are the 3 colors in the shop this week. That's it. Again, like I said, it's a small update. What I want to say too is these are both available individually on bases and any size skeins. These 2 are also offered as a mix and match sock set or DK set, whatever, where you pick the different size of the skeins. I also think that these go really well together as a 3-color kit. They're not listed that way, but you can, you know, add all 3 to your cart type of thing, or get, you know, the sock set for those 2 and add on Black Hole. Just for like really high contrast 3-colored skein, I do think that they go really well together. You can also do these 2 together if you want to for really high contrast. Black Hole is just a great tonal black. It goes with everything. So yeah. So what's left to mention is that I do have advent calendars listed. I've gone through them in detail. Basically, I'm offering a fade/gradient set and then one as a complete random mystery mini set. And it's available as, you know, an advent calendar or as a Hanukkah kit. So like the 8 skein set versus a 24 or 25 skein set. So you can kind of decide which is right for you, and within those there are some options as well for the size skeins and bases and that kind of thing. So definitely go check those out. You guys probably remember if you've been following me since then, but I had a 24 skein rose gold gradient set that I offered up last year for kits for the Radvent wrap, which is a pattern by Amba O'Brien. It's this one here actually. So I've gone ahead and relisted those. They're going to be shipping, and this is the case for the other one too. So let me just talk about that first. So in addition, she also designed the Radvent cowl using my yarn, which was Fairy Shadow, or it was the green half of Fairy Shadow. So it was a 12 skein set that I called Fairy Garden. And it was a really pretty like black and green to like light gray and light green gradient set. And that's a 12 skein set. So that's also relisted now. The pattern, so there was some confusion last year on this. So the pattern is a DK weight pattern, but she used my sock base and held it double. So that's how I'm offering it up. I'm still offering it up as a sock weight yarn. Just know that if you use it, it has to be held double if you want to do the pattern as written. For both of those, oh, and in addition, I'm currently working through my 2020 Fade Gradient Advent calendar right now, so make sure you're following my Instagram stories. I'm also going to do a little vlog on it on Tuesday here on the channel. And I've gone ahead and relisted that as well. I'm going to be so mad at myself later this year, but I just couldn't resist. So if you loved my 2020 Gradient Advent kit and did not get it, you can now. For those 3, so the Rose Gold 24 skein set, the Fairy Garden 12 skein set, and the 2020 Advent, which is also, I can't remember if I did it at, so it was a 24 skein set, and then I did an optional 25th skein. I think I listed it I'll do it as a make sure it's a 25 skein set. So it won't have like a 100-gram skein, it'll be just 25 minis. Same with the rose gold one. For those, they're all listed now, but they're gonna ship at the same time as advent calendars. So they're gonna ship, you know, end of October, early November. For the ones that you know what they look like, I will not be individually wrapping them unless you know, I have an option for having it individually wrapped. So if you want to have something to open up every day, you can, but otherwise I'm gonna just kind of offer it as a set because you've already seen it. So yeah, make sure you check out all the Advent and Hanukkah kits. I'm excited to do them again this year. It's so much work, but it really is a lot of fun, and I love seeing what people make with them, whether they end up being random or whatever it is. So definitely go check them out. So yeah, that is the update for today. I know it's not very many new colorways, but it's exciting summer colorways that are returning that I hope you guys absolutely love. So yeah, so don't forget that you can use A Girl and Her Wool 10 for 10% off your order anytime. This is kind of, I did do flash sales in May, but I don't typically run sales in the shop, and so this is kind of just like an ongoing coupon code, like thank you for following me here on YouTube and on Instagram, that you can use at any time. Sign-ups for the Mystery Yarn Club go through the 20th. That's when the next renewal is. So if you also want to cancel your subscription, you have to do so before the 20th of this month. I'll be releasing what June's color looked like in another week or two. And then, of course, we have the Dye With Me Club. So sign-ups for the Dye With Me Club are back open. So you can sign up for the July renewal before, you know, by July 1st, and those will be skeins from the June vlog. So I already have posted one Dye With Me in June. There will be 2 more. So if you love any of the skeins from those, make sure you sign up for the club. The Rainbow Club is wrapping up. So if you're in the Rainbow Club, you will be receiving your 3rd skein. I think it renews next week, so you'll get it sometime the week after that. Until later this month, I'll be revealing the next 3-month limited edition series. If you love the idea of a mystery yarn club, but you want skeins that coordinate, definitely consider these limited 3 skein clubs. The Rainbow Club I did as a fade, but I won't necessarily do that for everything, but it'll always be coordinating skeins, so that way if you want to use them in one project you can, but they also work really great individually. So keep an eye out for that later this month. They'll go up, you know, sometime at the end of June, and they, yeah, will start in July. So that is it. I don't think I have any other updates to share with you today. On Friday, I will, today is Friday. Yay! Today is Friday. So next week is going to be a little vloggy. So I have a crafty vlog airing on Tuesday where I'm going to kind of show you guys what I'm working on. Or, sorry, it's going to be about like the advent calendar that I'm working on. I'm doing a little behind the scenes of me working on that. And then I'm deciding if Friday will be like a behind the scenes vlog or if it will be a live stream. So I'm kind of curious, like now that it's summertime and things are opening up, like what times do you guys like for live streams? Like I was kind of doing them kind of towards the middle of the days on the weekend, whether it was like late morning or early afternoon. And I'm wondering if like that gets in the middle of the way of people's plans now. So should I do like Friday night or like Sunday night or a weekend night or a weekday night? Or do you still like Saturday morning, 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern time, or like 2 or 3 o'clock Eastern time? Let me know. So I'm thinking of either doing like a day in the life vlog, which I've kind of started filming today, so we'll see if that happens, and that will air next Friday, or if I would just do a live stream on Saturday. Oh, also, for those of you who joined in on the live stream last weekend, we did a kind of like a live dye with me, where I had pre-recorded the dyeing and I was just kind of talking about it. So thank you to those of you who watched it. If you haven't already, make sure you go back and check it out. And make sure you are getting your entries into the splash pad party, which is now ongoing through the end of July. So yeah, that is a knit along hosted by Boston Jen of the Downseller Studio podcast. That is it. Very small shop update. Again, keep out for potential changes to the shop coming up later this summer into fall, maybe not. I don't know. Probably, hopefully. I'm excited about it, so I hope I figure out a way to make it happen. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great weekend. Don't forget, you can shop at agirlandherwool.com, of course, and make sure you're posting photos on Instagram. And I will see you guys some other time. Bye.